Hello. Hello, hello, hello. How is everybody? Are we okay? I hope you've all had a good weekend. Hello, 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 hello. So today is a normal live. We do have the last Maple moves today. I thought the last one was on Friday, but I must have miscalculated. So the last one is today, and then the witches will be here ready for next week, which I do think I said that the witches will be here for next week anyway. So I just thought that today was going to sort of be a no game live. So it's not a problem that it's not, but that's why we've still got Maple moves here. Oh dear. Excuse me. Apart from that, updates for this week. We will be going live on Tuesday for a normal live, on Wednesday for a new stock sort of show and tell, Friday normal live, Sunday normal live. I did sort of start slightly earlier, but I'm hoping, I'm going to dive straight in, I'm hoping everyone's here. Normally I sort of waffle on for a couple of minutes, but we'll see. So Annette Parker, Annette, are you here? Annette, hello, hello, hello. So let me just mark that you're here. Now you do have our Maple move, so we're going to start with that one, and then we'll do your openings afterwards. Is there anything that you're hoping for? So with your Maple moves, oh no, let's go down. There we go. And in here you have got a bracelet. This bracelet comes with one opening where you can choose to have the pearl on or off the jewellery. 7.5 inches long, and it's got a longer oval link than a smaller textured link, circle link than a longer oval link, smaller textured circle link. And then that pattern continues. If you've got any pearls or charms at home on lobster fittings, they will also fit on this one. If I get your Maple Moves card, and it says, pick another parcel and decide which one you will keep. Okay, so we need to pick another parcel. Let me bring you back up. And then you get to decide between the bracelet, between the new item, or of course a lucky dip. So let's go down. And in here is a new charm. Now this charm, when it goes on the website, will come with one opening. However, for this game, it does come with the two openings. Sorry, I'm just getting my pearl picker so I can Okay, so this charm is a star charm. Like I said, for this game it comes with two openings. It is a border outline of a star, oh, wrong way, with a stripe going down the middle, and that stripe has got some blue crystals in. Oh no, sorry, not just blue crystals, rainbow crystals, I apologise. So going down that sort of stripe of the star is a stripe of rainbow crystals. What do you think, Annette? What would you like to do? Would you like to have the bracelet? Would you like to have the charm? Or would you like to go for a lucky dip? You like the charm? Perfect. Okay, so with that charm then, what fitting would you like with that? So you can have a hoop fitting, a lobster fitting, a small lobster fitting, or a 5mm jump ring. Small lobster. Okie dokie. That means you've got 6 openings altogether, Annette. Which 6 would you like to have? Oysters, egg pops, or a mix of each? Two oysters, 4 pops. Oh, sorry, I picked up 3 and then I dropped one. Okay, donate the shells. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And are there certain colours you're hoping for? Now there is a couple of pearls in Pearline, so you do get a gifted pearl as well. So just getting the sand focused before I pop a pearl in there. Okay, so your donated pearl first is a coral. So this is your gifted pearl. You can of course swap him at the end if you would like to. That's your first one. So you're hoping for grass greens, pickle greens, icy blues, pinkles, or any... Oh bless you. Okay, so we'll see what comes out and then we'll go from there. Egg pop number 1. 3 pearls in that one. You've got a Cadbury purple, a magenta, and a golden yolk yellow. Coming back for egg pop number 2. And you've got 2 pearls in this one. You've got a sort of brighter burgundy red and a brighter icy blue. Your next egg pop. 4 pearls in there. A silver bells, a slightly darker burgundy red that I'm going to pop under the red just so we can see the difference between the two there. A lighter rose gold and a brighter pink. And then coming across for your last egg pop. 4 pearls in that one. And in here we've got a bridal white, a amber, I believe, again another magenta, and a TARDIS blue. Okay, so quite a nice selection of different colours there from your egg pops. If we then come across for your oyster openings, so oyster number 1. Lighter pop. And there's your mother of pearl. Just going to remove that piece of the shell as well. There we go, so it hasn't fully, in fact if I just fold it down, just so it doesn't sort of spike me in the finger. And there's no more in that one, so you've got a silvery gold. I think it is like a light pastel gold base, but then he's got that sort of silvery overtone to him there. Coming back for oyster number 2. Light pop there. There's your mother of pearl. And there's no more in that one. And I believe you've got a mint green. So mint green is like a, in between sort of a lighter icy blue with sort of like a greeny overtone to him. So let me go through these from the top for you, Annette, and then you can have a think on what you would like to do. So from the very top, you've got the coral, Cadbury purple, magenta, golden, yolk, yellow, lighter burgundy, icy blue, darker burgundy, silver bells, rose gold, brighter pink, bridal white, amber, magenta, TARDIS blue, silvery pastel gold, and a mint green. Annette, I'll need to know what you think of these. If you're happy with these colours, I'll need to know which ones you'd like where. If you're not happy with these colours, I can swap them for colours of your choice. Can I put the icy blue next to the mint green and then the TARDIS with the mint? Yes, of course. If I just move it over just slightly. So I put the icy blue and then the mint and then the TARDIS at the bottom. Just so then you can see all 3 colours together there. TARDIS and icy on the wiggle. Okay, which order would you like them in? Which colour at the top and which colour at the bottom? TARDIS on the top. Okay, so it'll be like so. Perfect. And then I'll need to know, with the charm, would you like to have a pearl on or off the charm? If on, which colour would you like on there? Yep, this first one on the charm, perfect. And then Annette, it would be the rest of these pearls here as your loose pearls. So if you're happy with these colours, then that's perfect. And of course, if not, I can swap them for you for colours of your choice. So I'll need to know, what would you like to do? And just move it sort of central again. There we go. And then you'd like to have small lobster fittings on the remaining pearls there. Not a problem. Let me write that down first. Well, I'm glad you're happy with the colours there. I'm just going to pop them all in here for you. The invoice for the small lobster fittings will get sent across for you tomorrow. It will go to the email address that's on the order form. Thank you for the donations with your shells as well, Annette. And I hope that you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. And that's up there for you. That's perfect. You know what? You can never be too prepared. If having the colours written down next to you then helps sort of see what's in the sand and what you want or what you was hoping for, why not? Because in all honesty, I know that I'm throwing, especially in opening, so 6 openings, you just had a lot of pearls come out there. And obviously that's a lot of information all at once. And as much as I say, please take your time, I do understand that you guys do feel that oh, I need to answer. So I do understand that. So sometimes, yeah, having that little bit of a reminder or a pre-thought to the opening is helpful. So definitely, I'm glad Notes helped out. Right, up next today is Emma Neville. Emma, are you here? The donated shells I will show you. So they get cleaned up and sanitized. They go to my mum's nursery. This is only 2 different images, oh, technically 3 different images of what they use them for. Just lots of different things and collages, textures, learning about the world. Aaron, that please. Thank you, darling. Thank you. So yeah, they sort of go there. Sorry, Aaron came in with my drink halfway through my explanation, then it threw my mind. And Emma, hello, hello, hello. Emma, you have got 1 opening altogether. Would you like to have a oyster or a egg pop? Did you just come in, Freaky? Did you? Hey, good boy. His name is Rafiki, but his nickname is Freaky. It was going to be Raffy as his nickname, but he's he's more of a Freaky. I was just explaining he's not a Raffy, he's a Freaky. Yeah. Freaks. Thank you very much, darling. Enjoy your evening. Okay, so Emma. Oh, do you want to hear something funny? So Aaron came in before my live. It must have been at like 6:45 while I was setting up. And he was like, oh, your half wreath looks nice. I was like, what half wreath? And he was like, this looks really nice. And I was like, well, that's been there since the start of September and you've come in the office nearly every day. Is that the first time you've noticed it? He's like, yeah, no, you've put it up today. I was like, no. It's been up since the start of September. He's like, prove it. I was like, I've got live videos that prove it. But he never saw it. Can I see him? I've got oyster hands. I don't know if he'll jump on my lap without me touching him. Rafiki, come. Come. Good boy, come. Don't know if you're going to be able to see. Come. Good boy. No, he doesn't want to. If I have like a comfort break, when I have the gloves off, I'll hold him up after. Lives of him sitting in front. I know, Shelley, exactly. He just never noticed it. I was like, well, it's coming down tomorrow because the witches are going up. He was like, oh, that's a shame. I was like, I know. He's oblivious. Oyster, sorry Emma, I went off on a tangent there. Oyster, donate your shells. Emma, is there a certain colour that you're hoping for? Let's go down. I think there's a donated pearl. In fact, let me just have a quick look. Oh, I think this is the last gifted pearl. So, yep, the last one, which is a darker forest green. Okay, so pop that in the sun there. Then let's, I'm going to move the camera over because you can't actually see that. There you go. It's very dark. He definitely does have sort of a green tone to him, but he's very, very dark. I don't think you could see that then when in the corner. Right, with your oyster then. Slight lighter pop there. There's your mother of pearl. Oh. And I believe he is a blurple. Okay, so blurple is a mix between blue and purple. In some lights he's going to be more blue. In some lights he's going to be more purple. Oh no! Oh my gosh! Fudge! Oh my gosh! Sorry. Oh my gosh. Come now. It's the biggest daddy long legs I've ever seen, and it was landing on my arm. I'm so sorry. It's landed on my wall, and I've just asked Aaron to come. I'm normally okay with daddy long legs if they're not attacking me. But it was landing on my arm. Ah! No, honestly, I'm fine. I just didn't like it. Kept sort of dive bombing me. Oh gosh, I'm so sorry guys. Emma, I'm so sorry. Oh, it's moving. Oh my gosh, it's huge. It's absolutely huge. I've never known anything like it. Why is it so big? Oh my gosh. In fact, I need to get Aaron here quickly. I'm so sorry, Lauren. Emma though, so you've got the midnight green, the dark forest green, and then the blurple. I'm ashamed to say it was me, Sarah, yes. Oh my gosh, come on Aaron. Oh no, Natalie, I'm so sorry. Oh, you dropped your gravy ladle and now there's gravy everywhere. I'm so sorry. Oh, come here. Sorry, he just looked at me like, what? Okay, Aaron's on his way. Aaron, I was getting dive bombed, the most biggest daddy long legs I've ever seen. It kept dive bombing me. Thank you ever so much, darling. That was it. I was getting attacked. They thought I'd ran over Rafiki's leg. It sounded that high pitched. Oh gosh. Okay, save. Aaron grabbed him and threw him outside, so he's all okay. Thank you, darling. Sorry. No, it's fine. My jumper touched my arm. I'm just a bit jumpy now. Okay. Oh my god, stop it! I'm so jumpy. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna cry.
For those with headphones in, please turn down the volume.
My jumper jumper touched my arm and it made me jump, and then you just came in and it made me jump. I'm crying. Oh gosh, thank you, Bab. I'm so sorry. Gosh. Oh. Oh my. Okay, right. I'm calmed down now, guys. I'm so sorry. Oh. I need to go back up. Emma, I'm so sorry. You made me jump screaming. Can you have the Blurple and the Charm? Of course you can. With the, I'm going to bring you back to me. With the green, are you happy with that one, or would you like to swap him for a different colour? I'm so sorry. Like, this eye is literally leaking. Oh. Ooh. Apparently I'm going to be on edge today, if no one had noticed. Oh. I've never heard that, Kirsten. I've never heard about cutting apples up to wear away spiders. I mean, why not? I like apples. Oh. The green is great. Okay, right, let me grab the green for you. Emma, I'm so sorry that sort of happened in your opening. Thank you for bearing with me. I'm sorry for screaming. I didn't realise I was in that zone today. Thank you for the donation with your shells, Emma, and I hope you'll be happy with everything when it arrives. Pardon, Anne-Marie? There's a raft spider they've reintroduced in Norfolk. They grow as big as rats. Why? Is there a need for raft spiders? And why do they grow so big? Right, let me just do a really quick scan, otherwise I'm going to be... Honestly though, it was huge. Normally daddy long legs are like... Oh no, it's fine. Are like this big. It was like this big. I think we're good. Touch wood. Okay. Can I make a note to check if I got the emails from you sent on the 29th of the 9th? I can. I've got different post-its today. They're not square, they're rectangle. I bought the wrong ones. And I've run out of the mini square ones. So they just bother me because they're not equal. So Liz Thurlow, check email. To be honest, emails, if anyone is waiting on an email, Mondays are sort of where I try to catch up on emails sent sort of the end of last week, sort of and over the weekend. I don't always manage to sort of get fully caught up just because I also obviously have to process everything else. But so yeah, I will be putting time into emails tomorrow. So I don't know, have I called the last... Okay, I'm going to call the next person again. I don't think I've actually called you yet. Samantha McNamara. No, I don't think I have called you yet. Oh gosh. Sam, are you here? They feed on fish and were almost extinct, so it took them 10 years to reintroduce them. 15,000 breeding females. If you're brave enough, Google them. To feed on fish? Do they swim? Is there an overpopulation of fish? I'm very confused, Anne-Marie. Sounds like horrible spiders to eat fish. They must be really strong. A big cockroach runs up the walls. Oh wow, I don't know. Do we have cockroaches in the UK? I don't know if that's a silly question. We must have them in the UK. I don't know. Sam, you've sent a loyalty card. Oh, okay. Bear with me just a second then. I will have a look. Yep, I can see it. You sent it this evening. That's perfect, which means you've got 2 openings altogether. Which 2 would you like, Sam? Oysters or egg pops, or one of each? We do have them in the UK. Fair enough. I thought that was a silly question as it came out, to be honest. I don't think I've ever seen one. However, I may be wrong. Oh, I've just found an open egg pop. So this one won't be yours. There is 2 pearls. There's a coral and a TARDIS inside. They're just going to go into the swap pot. So that's not yours. It's just because it's open. I mean, that could have just been the pearls in there, but it could have had up to 4. So that's why I sort of popped that to the side. And we only sort of do pops which are fully closed. So 2 egg pops for you. Are there certain colours that you're hoping for? So egg pop number 1, good luck. You've got 4 pearls in your first one. Let's come across here. Starting with a golden peach, a brighter icy blue, a blood orange, there it is, blood orange, and a bright pink. Coming back for egg pop number 2. 2 pearls in that one, a bright sunshine yellow, and another brighter icy blue. Now I'm just going to mute you guys for a second just because I need to blow my nose. I do apologise. But Sam, I'll go through the colours in just a second for you if you have a look at them there. Sorry, you don't need any more of my silly noises today. So going through the colours for you then, you've got the golden peach, icy blue, blood orange, brighter pink, sunshine yellow, and then another icy blue. I'll need to know if you'd like to have one of these on the jewellery. If so, which one? If not, I can swap them for you for colours of your choice. Purples and blues. Okay. I mean, you've got 2 icy blues there. I'm just going to look to see if we've got... I do have a lighter icy blue, which I'm going to pop there as well. He is actually slightly two-tonal looking at him, so let me just show you. He almost looks like a Pokeball because he's got like a dark spot in the middle there with a slight line coming off him, but he also does have a darker spot up there as well. So overall, he's lighter than your 2, but like I say, he is two-tonal as well. And what other colour, sorry? Blues and purples, so Cadbury purple. Now we've got this lighter purple, but he does have a little inclusion in him, so it's a silvery grape purple. But he does have just, I don't know if you can see, just there he's got like an inclusion. And then, of course, a Cadbury purple. Okay, so lavender, two-tonal icy blue, a silver grape purple, a Cadbury purple, and a TARDIS blue. Are any of those what you're looking for, Sam? And if so, which colour would you like to swap out? Which colour would you like to add in? Diane, it's not there anymore, I'm afraid. The lavender and the light icy blue, take any of the top ones. So I'll just take, I'll just take the end two and I'll add them in at the end here. Am I okay to take these 3 away? Oh, don't they look gorgeous together, those two? I've only just noticed. So I'll take these 3 back. And then are there any other swaps that you would like to do? You want to do a bracelet with purples and blues, but the TARDIS and Cadbury are too dark. Okay, let me have a look. The lightest TARDIS I've got is that one. I don't know if that's any different to the one I just showed you actually, but that's the lightest one I've got in this pot here. And the Cadburys, I only do really have darker Cadburys at the moment. I'll have a look to see if I've got any other silver purples. No, I don't. They're all sort of darker. 2 more like the other 2. I'll have a look. So I've got this one. That's slightly different, but... And then the icy blue, I think I gave you the lightest icy blue I had. However, again, I'm just going to have a look. Actually, I've got this one. I think, yeah, he's slightly darker, but he's still lighter than your other 2. What do you think to those? I'm just trying to think. No, I don't have any other... Oh, Mystic Purples are beautiful. I don't have any in at the moment. I am doing my very... I think I said this on the last live. I'm doing my very best to try and get in the pearls to swap. So all the different colours, not just from them being in the oyster. No, I don't have any Cinderella at the moment. They all sort of went quite quickly. I've just heard it's starting to rain outside, so you guys might be able to hear it. I do have the fans going, and it doesn't sound heavy yet, but you might be able to hear it. Keep the lavender, swap the yellow, keep that icy blue, swap out one of the other icy blues. So these 2, so I will take that TARDIS away again. So it leaves you with the golden peach and the brighter icy up there that we haven't swapped yet. Would you like to swap those 2 out? You don't know what for. I mean, if you're looking for purples and blues, I can again look to see if I've got any more similar to these. Unless you go for, I mean, is it only purples and blues that you want? Because like pink, oh, excuse me. That sort of bubbled in my throat then for some reason. Like blush pink would go quite nicely. Do I only have Cadbury and lavender at the minute in purple? I do. I have that single silver grape purple I showed you a moment ago, but that's just the one of those. No, I don't have any periwinkles. I know I'm sort of saying no a lot, but the colours have sort of dwindled massively. You'd like the silvery grape purple. So it was this one for the golden peach. Okay, like I said, it does have a little imperfection just at the bottom there now. It's really quite hard to show you. Okay, what do you think to those? Can you attach anyone onto the bracelet, then jump ring the other 5? Of course I can. Oh, sorry. So if I just put that on there and then invoice for jump ring on the other pals. Okie dokie. Your invoice, Sam, will get sent across for you tomorrow to the email address on the order form. And I hope you're happy with that there. There we go. And there we go. That's safe up there for you. But it's warm for you, Sam. Ah, see, it's cold here. And my heating in the house isn't working. We don't know why, but they're coming out on Tuesday, I think, to fix it. And bearing in mind, we would have only put the heating on this weekend anyway, like from the summer. But yeah, it didn't work. And we're like, why isn't it working? We don't know. But yeah, so it's actually some reason broken, so they have to come and fix it. I'm just apparently talking today. I apologise, guys. Sam, you're very welcome. Up next then today is Anne Shakel. Anne, are you here? Anne, hello, hello, hello. And you've got 2 openings altogether. Would you like to have oysters or egg pops or one of each? Oh really, Donna? In my mind, it's probably because it's been off all summer. So it's probably, I don't know. Aaron thinks there's a valve that just needs changing, like the valve for the heating and the hot water, because the hot water is working. So he thinks that the valve needs changing. But Aaron's never been a boiler he's an IT technician and a chef, so he doesn't. He's just guessing. It did go to Kelly, yes. Oysters. Okay, would you like to, oh sorry, you've said donate the shells. And are there certain colours that you're hoping for? Okay, so oyster number 1 has a slight double pop there. There's your mother of pearls. There's no pearls on that side. And you are twinning. No more in that one. Twinning with periwinkle pearls, so periwinkle twins. They look very, very similar in the size and shade there. Coming back for oyster number 2. Deep pop there. There's your mother of pearl. And there's no more in that one. And you've got a darker periwinkle. Oh, sorry, just cleaning him up. So he's just slightly darker than the top 2. Just slightly. Now I am going to measure these. I don't think they're 9s, to be honest. However, I'm just going to measure them just to be sure. So the single one down the front is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. And then twin number 1 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. Twin number 2 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5 as well. So again, they are all measuring the same size. And like I said, the colour-wise, this one is actually just ever so slightly darker. I don't actually think on the camera you can see the difference with the colouring. It must be just slightly. However, Anne, I know we've already chosen pearls for the jewellery that we've got here. So it would be, if you're happy with these pearls, as your loose pearls. So if you are, of course, that's perfect. If you're not happy, please let me know and I can swap them for colours of your choice. The first one to Sam M for her bracelet. Is that the one of the twins or the single one? The first twin. Okay. On Friday there was a really deep orange. Do I have anything like that to swap? One like this. This is more of a watermelony colour. Or I can go more coral. So the first one was a watermelon, the second one is a coral. Am I close to what you was looking for at all? Coral, take the other twin. Okay. Sam, yep, so your darker icy for that one. And then you'd like to have small lobster fittings on both of these. Perfect. Okay, and bless you, your invoice will get sent across tomorrow for you to the email address on the order form. Again, thank you for the donation with your shells as well, and that's safe up there for you. Up next today is Deborah Butlett. Deborah, are you here? Yep, on Wednesday. So the live on Wednesday will be for around 7:30. I imagine it will be a couple of hours, to be honest, as well. Deborah. Hello. Now, just because it's a different name on Facebook as to the order form, would you be able to just confirm the second part of the email address for me? So just from the @ onwards of what that section of your email address is. So it could be Hotmail, Yahoo, Outlook, Gmail. I always forget any others. They're always the four I sort of say. But yeah, I know that I see thousands, well, I do see hundreds of emails like a week. So I must know the ends more than those four. Deborah, that's perfect. Thank you. Okay, so you have got 2 openings altogether then, my lovely. Which 2 would you like to have? Oysters, egg pops, or one of each? Egg pops. Okay. Are there certain colours that you're hoping for? So let's go down. Oh, I'm just going to level out this sand a bit more so then it's a... There we go. Okay, so egg pop number 1. Good luck. 3 pearls in your first one. You have got an icy blue, it looks like a 2-tonal blurple. Can you see what I mean? So he's sort of blue and purple. In some lights he looks more blue, some lights he looks more purple, and he's almost 2-tonal as well. He's got slightly lighter and darker areas as you go around there. And then you've got one of those candy pinkles. So it is a base candy floss pink, but it's got that slight pinkly overtone to him. Egg pop number 2. Two pearls in that one. And you've got a brighter icy blue and another candy pinkle. In fact, let me get a candy floss pink and just see. Can you see where it looks slightly more purpley on those ones? I don't know if you can, but it definitely does have that kind of overtone. Okay, so Deborah, all together then, icy blue, blurple, candy pinkle, brighter icy blue and a candy pinkle. What do you think to those? If you're happy with those, then of course that is perfect. If you're not happy, I can swap some for colours of your choice. Swap the brighter one for a yolk. Okay. The smaller pink, so this one for a grey and the blue for a black. Okay, what do you think to those ones there? Oh, the darker one, that's not a problem. Are you happy with those ones there? The pink as the loose pearl, and then you'd like to have hoop fittings on the other 4. Okay. Brilliant. So I'm just going to pop these in here for you. So, Deborah, my lovely, your invoice will get sent across for you tomorrow to the email address on the order form. And I hope that you'll be happy with everything once it arrives as well. You're very welcome. Okie dokie, Melissa. Okay, up next then today is Dina Ban. Dina, are you here? Dina, you've sent a loyalty card as well. Okay, so you've got 4 openings altogether. Which 4 would you like to have, Dina? Oysters, egg pops, or a mix of each? It really has. My hair's gone so light again. And it went to a midnight blue that I coloured it, and now the ends are all like, I mean, you can't see because it's up, but they've all gone like a purpley red. It's really weird. Three pops, 1 oyster, and you'd like to keep the shells from your oyster. Okay, Dina, are there certain colours you're hoping for? Let's go down. So we're going to start with your egg pops, and then we'll move. Oh, I've got 3.5 here. So there'll be another half in there somewhere. Obviously this half is not yours, but you've still got 3 fully intact egg pops there. So egg pop number 1. 2 pearls in there. You've got a lighter, where's the camera? Lighter lemony yellow and a midnight blue. Egg pop number 2. 4 pearls in that one. You've got a lighter chocolate, a blood orange, a candy pinkle, and a brighter icy blue. The third egg pop, 2 pals in that swim, a golden yolk yellow, and another midnight blue. Oh, I don't know if you can see, yeah, you can definitely see the blue there. It's quite dark, but you can definitely see the blue coming through. And then coming back across for your oyster. Light pop there. There's your mother of pearl. And there's no more in that one. Okay, so the colour here is a Cinderella blue. So from the top you've got lemon yellow, then a midnight blue, golden yolk yellow, and another midnight blue. Chocolate, blood orange, candy pinkle, a brighter icy blue, and then a Cinderella blue. Cinderella blue, not Cinderella. Sorry, Cinderella. Dina, if you're happy with these, I'll need to know which ones you would like where. If you're not happy, I can swap them for colours of your choice. Please can you see 2 bright sea greens, 2 bright deep apple greens, and 2 bright oranges? When you say oranges, like a blood orange like the one you've got here, or more like a corally colour? I will move it over in a second. I'm just going to finish getting the colours. Like orange in the Irish flag. I have to Google, bear with me. Irish flag images. Oh, okay. So with the cage pendants, if I did that, it means that you then wouldn't be able to take it on and off the cord. So then whatever pearl was inside would be that pearl, so you wouldn't be able to change it. It's why the cage pendants don't have the option for the cord on the website. So I'm just looking for two orangey pearls for you. Oh, I keep dropping pearls. Right, there we go. Okay, what do we think to those? Yeah, the shortest length we've got is 16 inches. I hope that's okay. Just going to sort of make it so we can see, there you go, you can sort of see everything together there. Okay, so Dina, what do you think? If you're happy with these, which colours would you like to swap out? Which colours would you like to swap in? And then I will need to know which ones you'd like on the jewellery. If you're not happy with these, please, please, please let me know, because I can obviously then just swap them for different colours for you. The sea greens on the earrings, one orange, one apple on studs. Keep midnight blues at the bottom and swap out the others. So you'd like to swap 1 and 2 for the sea greens on the jewellery. And then you'd like to have one pair of studs with one coral and one apple. Would you like to have these ones as your loose pearls then? So I've got these two up here for the studs, is that right? And then so take these two out. So all of these 5 would be your loose pearls, and then one pair of studs with these 2. Is that all correct, Dina? So these 5 here as your loose pearls, sea greens on the jewellery, and one apple, one coral on the studs. Green and orange on lobster and the blues. So you've got which one's on the lobster fitting? So you've got Cinderella blue, 2 midnight blues, a green and a coral. So sorry, it's just because you said green, orange and blues. That's all of them, but I've got a feeling you don't mean all of them. So just confirm for me, just so I don't get it wrong. So you'd like to be invoiced for lobster fittings on which colours? Oh, green and orange loose, and then the 3 lobsters on the blues, is that right? No, it's not you, Dina. I read it in a different way. I read it completely differently there. Okay, so let me bring you back up. Perfect. So your invoice will get sent across for you tomorrow to the email address on the order form. I've wrapped up the shells as well, so that will get sent along with your order, and that's safe up there for you. So I hope that you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. Okay, up next then today is Hayley Elsden. Hayley, are you here? Hayley, hello, hello, hello. Hayley, you've got one opening altogether. Would you like to have a oyster or a egg pop? Dina, I hope the surgery goes really well for you. Oyster, donate the shells, Hayley. Okay, is there certain colours that you're hoping for? So, good luck. There's your mother of pearl. We've got one, and there's no more in that one. So you've got a blurple. So again, a blurple is a mix between blue and purple. In some lights is going to be more blue. Oh no, where's the camera? There we go. In some lights he's going to be more blue, some lights he's going to be more purple. So he does look, I think, more purpley in this light actually. He is beautiful. However, Hayley, it's completely up to you, my lovely. If you're happy with this one, then that's perfect. If of course you're not happy and you'd like to swap him, we can do that for you, and I'll need to know which colour you'd like to swap him for. Keep that one, Hayley. Brilliant. I'm glad you're happy with him. Let me pop him in here for you. Okay, so thank you ever so much for the donation with your shells. And Hayley, I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives as well. And that's up there for you. Okie dokie. Up next then today is Mandy Callahan. Mandy, are you here? Amanda, hello, hello, hello. Let me mark that you're here as well. You've got 2 openings altogether. What 2 would you like to have? Oysters, egg pops, or one of each? One of each, okay. With the shells on the oyster, would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? And overall, are there any colours that you're hoping for? So if we start with your egg pop, good luck. Two pearls in that one. A darker burgundy red and a lemon yellow. Keep the shells, not a problem, bear with me then. Grab some of this. And then opening up your oyster. Lights pop there. There's your mother of pearl. So I'll clean them up for you in just a moment. It is a purpley kind of night with the oysters today. It looks like you have got a lilac-y purple. So let me just clean up the shells here, then we'll have a closer look at the colour. Okay, so let's go back over here. Now I'm going to need to know which two you would like on your jewellery. Now, if you're happy with these colours, that's perfect. I'll need to know which two. Amanda, if you're not happy, we can swap them for colours of your choice. So burgundy red, lemony yellow, and a lilac purple. So I don't have any lilacs to match with that. I do have lavenders, possibly. I don't know if I've got two matching lavenders. That would be the closest to it. So yeah, I've got these two, which would be the closest to it. Swap. And do I have any bright oranges? So I've either got like a blood orange or like a brighter coral. Are any of those what you're looking for? Yep, so you'd like to swap all three of your pearls out, is that correct? So like so. And then yep, I was just about to say, I'm assuming you'd like to have the purples on the earrings, and then you'd like to have a lobster fitting on the blood orange. I've actually got a waiting list for lilac, Shelley, so I won't be able to, I'm afraid. The coral, yes, but the lilac I won't be able to. Perfect, Amanda. Let me bring you up and then I'll pop these all in here. So I'm glad you're happy with that. I'm sorry I didn't have any lilacs to match there, but I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. Your invoice for the lobster fitting will... Can I change the earrings to studs? Yes, of course you can. Change to studs. Let me double check, make sure it's the same price for you. If not, I can obviously refund if there's any difference. Yep, that's the same price, so it's not a problem at all. Okay, the shells are wrapped up as well, so I hope you're happy with that. You're very, very welcome. And that's up there for you. Okay, up next today is Caroline Sylvester. Caroline, are you here? Caroline, hello. And you've sent some loyalty cards as well. Okie dokie, let's have a look. Okay, so you've got 9 openings altogether. Which 9 would you like? Oysters, egg pops, or a mix of each? If it's a mix of each, I'll need to know how many of each you would like to have. Six pops, 3 oysters. Donate the shells. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I found the stowaway broken one. So 1, 2, 3. There is 3 pearls in there, but I'll just pop them in there. So 2 even. 3, 4, 5. We said 6, didn't we? Yeah, 6. And 6. Okay, let's go down. My cousin lives on one of the canal boats or barges. Yeah, he lives on one of those, like permanently. It's pretty cool. Right, so are there certain colours that you're hoping for? Starting with your egg pops. Egg pop, oh, hang on, let's get the other camera ready. Okay, egg pop number 1. 4 pearls in this one. You have got a lighter autumn peach, icy blue, TARDIS blue, and a sea green. Egg pop number 2. 3 pearls in that one. A candy floss pinkle, a brighter coral, and a sea green. Next egg pop. 2 pearls in that one. A bright golden yolk yellow and a lighter icy blue. Three egg pops to go. 4 pearls in here. A burgundy red, so a lighter burgundy red, an icy blue, TARDIS blue, and a Cadbury purple. Your next egg pop. Three pearls in that one. A silver chocolate, pastel yellow, and a golden yolk yellow. And then your last egg pop. 3 pearls in that one. A lighter denim blue. I'm going to pop them up here. A creamy lavender and a forest green. Okay, so that's all 6 egg pops. Now we're going to move on to your 3 oysters. Let me just make some room moving these out the way. Okay, so coming back for your oysters then, number 1 is a stinky one. Oh no. Okay, I'm just going to pull another one out. Perfect, I'll pop that one to the side. Okay, so oyster number 1. There's your mother of pearl. And there's no more in that one. You have got a rose gold. Your next oyster. And there's no more in that one, so you've got one of those pastel golds. And then your last oyster. And there's your mother of pearl. And you are twinning. Twinning with raspberry twins. Oh, sorry, just hit the camera. Okay. Caroline, let me go through all of these again for you, and then you can have a think and decide which colours you would like where. Okay, so from the very top, you've got the lighter autumn peach, icy blue, TARDIS blue, sea green, candy pinkle, coral, sea green, forest green, yolk yellow, lighter icy blue, denim blue, creamy lavender, burgundy red, icy blue, TARDIS blue, Cadbury purple, silver chocolate, rose gold, pastel yellow, golden yolk, rose gold, twinning raspberries, and a pastel gold. What do you think to all of these? If you're happy with these, Caroline, then I think I just said that actually, then I'll just need to know which ones you'd like where. If you're not happy, I can swap them for colours of your choice. Do I have black pearls? It depends. How many are you looking for? And do they need to be matching? This camera here, Liz, is the closest colouring. Let me see. I've got a couple of blacks. I don't know if I've got, I'm just looking to see if I've got matching and then a single one as well. If I pop them just to this side here, so then if you're happy with these here, there we go. I need to know which 3 you'd like to swap out. Like that. I don't know if I can fit them all. I can move the camera back a bit possibly. There we go. The forest, the candy pinkle, and the autumn peach. Yeah. So you said the blacks, the 2 for the earrings, then of course I'll need to know which pendant for the single one. And then are there any other swaps that you would like to do? Black on the red heart. Yeah. So creamy lilac, so this one on the amethyst sun. Yeah. TARDIS on the North Star. There's not the weight on the light pinkles. There is the weight on the darker pinkles, but not the lighter sort of candy pinkles. Yeah. So I believe we've got 2 more items to choose for. Let me just go through. Yeah, 2 more items to choose for. The rose gold on the buttercup. Perfect. Gemma, I need to update it. I've sort of let it go where I forgot to cross them off or add to it. So I really need to update it before I have that again. I just haven't had the time to update it as of yet. But no, that is the plan, to have that back again for the lives. So then, because I used to be able to say exactly sort of how many were waiting for that, so where you would be on the queue. But yeah, I just sort of let that slide slightly because it was sort of something that I didn't do every time, which I really should have, to have that information for the live. The pastel yellow for a bridal white or snow white. You can. White, where are you? There you are, there you are. So I've got a snow white there. We're happy with that one. Okay, so that is all of the jewellery, Caroline. So it would just be with the remaining pearls, if you're happy with those, or if there are any other changes you'd like to make. I don't have petrels. Where's the pot? No, I don't have petrels at the moment. That is one that I do have on order, I can say. It's still going to be a couple of weeks for it to be here. But that is one that I can definitely say is definitely coming back in because it's already been ordered. Love all of those as your loose pearls. That's perfect. Well, I'm glad you're happy with those. Keep an eye out because I'm sure everyone will sort of say when the petrels are back. But yeah, like I said, it's going to be at least a couple of weeks. But yeah, so I'm just popping all of your loose pearls in here. There we go. Thank you for the donations with your shells, Caroline. And as always, I hope that you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. And that's it there for you. I have the oil slick crystal pearls, but I don't have oil slick like pearls. And that's not a colour I can sort of buy in bulk, I'm afraid. Caroline, you're very, very welcome. Up next then today is Shelley Stanton. Shelley, are you here? Shelley, hello. You've got 2 openings and 2 4 pearl oysters. So if I get the 4 pearl oysters for you, which other 2 would you like to have? Oysters, egg pops, or one of each? Sitting Dog is on order. I don't know off the top of my head when it's going to be here, but it definitely is on order. Pawprint is one that normally stays in stock. However, again, I don't know off the top of my head if it's in stock already or not. I don't know. But that is one that sort of does normally stay in. pops, please. Donate the shells for the 4 pearls, and you're looking for greens. Okay, so we're going to start with the egg pops and then do the oysters afterwards. Let's get this camera ready as well. So egg pop number 1. 2 pearls in that one, and you just said you was looking for, where did it go? Oh, looking for greens, and in your first egg pop you do have a green. You've got a sea green to start with and a lighter yolk yellow. Your egg pop number 2. Oh, that's a different one, Sam, sorry. 2 pearls in this one, Shelley. I'll explain in a moment, my lovely. You've got a slightly funky shaped amber, so he's not fully rounded, he's sort of slightly oval shape with that amber. And then you've got a brighter Cadbury purple, so very Halloweeny vibe going along the top there with those 4. Coming back for your 4 pearl oyster, so 4 pearl oyster number 1. Light pop there. There's your mother of pearl. Oh. And there's no more in that one. So we are, of course, quadding. Okay, your first colours are, oh, don't roll away please, sorry, I picked up the kitchen towel instead of the pearl then. A pastel gold, a raspberry, a closer to Simba peach, that one, and oh, I'm gonna say more of a TARDIS blue. Oyster number 2. There's your mother of pearl. One, 2, 3, and 4. We are quadding for a second time. Okay, so in here, oh, let me just clean that off a bit more. Slightly, again, it's another pastel-y gold. I'm going to say slightly darker than the first. Another raspberry though. So those 2 are very, very similar. Oh, I should have started with this one actually. Then you've got a darker, dark chocolate. So it's almost like a gunmetal chocolate. Excuse me. And then a lighter Cinderella blue. Now I am going to measure that Cinderella blue because he does look like he is larger. And then I'll go through all of the colours here for you. So the Cinderella blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He is an 8.5. Okay, so from the very top, Shelley, you've got sea green, yolk yellow, amber, Cadbury purple, pastel gold, raspberry, Simba, and then a TARDIS. Pastel gold, raspberry, dark chocolate, and a Cinderella blue. Now, Shelley, I'll need to know if you'd like to have any on the jewellery, if so, which ones. And as always, if there's any colours you'd like to swap, I can do that for you as well. swap the yolk for the coral, and then that's going on the starfish. Yeah, let me just show you though. So that one there, oh, it looks very similar to the raspberries in that image there, doesn't it? But that is definitely the coral we popped to the side. Okay. I was just about to write down starfish instead of coral. Oh, it's trust me, it's definitely coral, and they're definitely raspberry. It just on that view then they did look very, very similar, but they are definitely different. Yeah. Okay, and then with your other item, would you like to have a pearl on there? When you say irregular greens, what do you mean? Misshapen. Oh, hang on, now I'm going to have to look for my misshapen pearls. So I've moved everything around because I just didn't have enough room on the desk for everything. It was just getting too much. Imperfection pearls. Okay, let's have a look. I need a pot. There's a pot. Do you want to see what I'm doing? Let's come back. Oh. So straight away there's an apple green. I don't know what makes it an imperfection just yet. There's another green. And another green. They all seem to be lighter greens, and again I don't know if they're funky shaped or if they've got inclusions on them. Okay, so yeah, only lighter appley greens. Now let me I think the best way is to show you over here. Let me pick them up. So none of them are really funky shaped, no. I suppose this one is the most obvious, but it's also the lightest of them, and he does look like he's got a little oh, it might be too bright. In fact, let me grab it so it's not actually at the bottom. I can show you it from the side. Basically, it's got like a little smiley face on him, just because he's got like a little smile. So just there is a little smile. I don't know if you can. Oh, I'm very annoyed that this camera's. Yeah, so he's got like a little happy smile on him. This one has got a flat bottom with like a darker spot in it just there. So that's a flatter bottom, if you can see there, with like a slightly darker spot. Again, very pastel-y green. This one does have a slight Again, little inclusion here, and he is not fully round. He does have like a little bobbly bit. This one again has got a smiley face, and he is slightly darker. Smiley face there. This one's got lots of little inclusions all the way around it. And then the last one is not fully round, and he's got like little inclusion indents sort of spotted around as well. So they're not really funky shaped, I'm afraid. I don't have any of those with the greens. So I'll number them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If you're happy with any of those, which number one would you like? Yes to all. Okay, which 6 would you like to swap out? So you'd like to swap 2 gold, 2 raspberry, and then the Simba and the chocolate. Okie dokie. Are there any other swaps that you would like to do? Okay, so is that no pearls on the last item of jewellery, but then instead all of these on pin caps? And if I make a note to say imperfections showing, and then that way I definitely won't drill into the smiley face of the greens or anything, because I'm guessing you'd like them showing as much as they can. So I'm just going to bring you back up, but please correct me if I'm wrong. And put a green colour of my choice. Ah, okay. Yes, showing. I assumed so. That's not a problem at all. Okie dokie. Shelley, I hope you'll be happy with everything there. Thank you for the donations with your shells. There we go. And that's safe up there for you. Sam, yep, I can do that for you. What was it? Sorry, jump ring. Okie dokie. Shelley, you're very, very welcome. Up next then today is Isabel Wright. Isabel, are you here? Isabel, hello. Isabel, my lovely, could you just confirm the second part of your email address again for me? Just because it's the different name on Facebook as to the order form, so I don't need to know the whole email address, just from the @ onwards. So whether it's Gmail, Hotmail, Yahoo, Outlook, or any other provider. So just making sure I didn't miss any comments then. I haven't seen Isabel comment again yet. Entwined cross. Which one's that, Annette? Reminds me. Oh, Isabel, that's perfect. Thank you. And who was that? Irene, thank you for commenting on her comments, because it brought it forward for me there. So you've got 3 openings altogether, my lovely. Which 3 would you like to have? Oysters, egg pops, or a mix of each? If it's a mix of each, I'll need to know how many of each you'd like to have. One oyster, 2 pops, keep the shells. Okay. Are there certain colours that you're hoping for? Let's go down. So starting with your egg pops here. Egg pop number 1. Oh, they look gorgeous together. 3 pals in your first one. You've got a icy blue, a TARDIS blue, and a Cadbury purple. Hoping for blues and greens. Okay, perfect to start with then, with the blues there. Egg pop number 2. 2 pals in that one. And one of them is another blue, so it is another TARDIS blue, who does look ever so slightly different shade to the first one, but they're very, very close. And then you've got a coral as well. And then coming back for your oyster. Light pop there. One, 2, and 3, you have triples. 3 pals in that oyster. Okay, so here you've got a brighter raspberry, a bridal white, and a watermelon. So from top, Isabel, icy blue, TARDIS blue, Cadbury purple, and then coral, TARDIS blue, then raspberry, bridal white, and a watermelon. If you're happy with these, I'll need to know which colours you would like where. If you're not happy, or if you'd like to make any changes, that's absolutely fine. I'll just need to know what colours you'd like to swap out, what colours you'd like to swap in. The watermelon, I think it's just because he's brighter. He's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He is an 8.5. So you'd like to swap the coral for a sea green. Yeah. Oh, I forgot, Sam. I'm ever so sorry. So I thought you was on about the normal paw print charm that's on the website. That crystal paw print charm is the only one that I have, and that one will not be coming back in stock again. I think I do still have it. I don't think it got claimed on the game in the end. But yeah, I won't be having any more in of that one once that's gone. Isabel, you'd like to put the sea green on the heart. Yeah. Sam, pop me an email over about it and then we can get it sorted there for you. Include the fittings and stuff that you would like. And if you'd like to have an opening or have it ready made with the pearl. See a lavender and a pale pink. Okie dokie. Where are we looking? We can do it down there, yeah. Lavender and pale pink. If you're happy with both of those or one of those, I'll need to know which ones you'd like to swap in. Okay, yep, so the white and the watermelon, have those there, perfect. Lavender on the heart Yep. Icy blue on the star. Okay, so then Isabel, these pearls here would be your loose pearls. Are you happy with these colours, or are there any other changes that you would like to make? All apart from one blue. So keep one blue as the loose pearl, so I've just popped it in a separate bag. And then those 4 on hoop fittings. Okay, let me bring you back up. And then I'll write that down for you. So the Cadbury, 1 TARDIS, a raspberry and a pale pink. Perfect. You're very, very welcome. The invoice will get sent across tomorrow for you for the hoop fittings. I've wrapped up the shells as well, so that will get sent along with your order there. And Isabel, I hope that you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. I've just popped that safely up there for you. Not off the top of my head, Sam. I won't know, I'm afraid. Why do you have to order oyster too? So the jewellery, most of the, like 99% of the jewellery automatically comes with an opening. However, if you'd like to have that jewellery ready made, you can pick a colour and sort of write in the additional comments that you'd like it ready made with that colour pearl. Up next today is Shannon Colker. Shannon, are you here? Shannon, hello, hello, hello. Shannon, you've got 2 openings altogether. Which 2 would you like to have? Oysters, egg pops, or a mix of each? If it's a mix of each, oh, it'll be one of each, wouldn't it? So, sorry. So yeah, what? Sorry, Shannon. You've sent a loyalty card. Okay, so then it would be a mix of each. Let me have a look for the loyalty card. Oh, you're right there. Yeah. Name, date, stickers. Okay, so 3 openings altogether. Which 3 would you like? One egg pop, 2 oysters, donate the shells. Are there certain colours that you're hoping for? So let's go down. As always, we'll start with the egg pop first and then we'll do the openings afterwards. So with your egg pop, 4 pearls in there. You have got a bridal white, a lemon yellow, a burgundy red, and a TARDIS blue. Coming across for your oysters. So oyster number 1. You are twinning. Twinning with your first oyster. And we are twinning with it's a pickle. Pickle green twins there. They are beautiful. Coming back for oyster number 2. There's your mother of pearl. And then a Pepsi blue. Now it is a lighter Pepsi blue. Okay, so, oh, I love the pickle greens and the Pepsi blues together. Love, love, love. Have a look at this. Oh, it's gorgeous. So, bridal white, lemon yellow, burgundy red, TARDIS blue, twinning pickle greens, and a Pepsi blue. Shannon, you did say you was hoping for, I remember one of them was a purple. I'm ever so sorry. Let me scroll back up. Purple and black. I see. Okay, so if you're happy with these, I'll need to know which ones you'd like where. If you're not happy, I can of course swap them for colours of your choice. Can we swap the white and the yellow for a black and a Cadbury purple? Yep. Black, 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 where are you? Okay. You'd like to have the pickles to be invoiced for them to go on to simple drop earrings. Yeah. A darker purple, yes, I do. Cadbury purple. Is that one darker? Or that one darker? Hang on. any of those? So I've moved them around, I'm ever so sorry. So we'll call this number 1, 2, 3 or 4. So 1, 2, 3 or 4. Number 3. Okay. Pop him there. Brilliant. And are there any other swaps, or if not, which colours would you like where? Black cat, purple spider. Okay, and then with the remaining pearls there, are you happy with those as your loose pearls? The rest are great. Perfect. Okay, Shannon, the invoice for the Simple Drop earrings will get sent across tomorrow for you to the email address on the order form. Thank you for the donations of your shells there. And there we go, that's safe up there for you. And that actually brings us to the end of the live today. It was a slightly shorter order list, I think, and then we only had the Shannon's order come in during the live. It's good timing though, because I really do need to have a comfort break. As you can tell, I'm swinging back and forth. So I hope you all have a brilliant Monday morning and start to your week. We're going to be live again on Tuesday. So take care. Bye.